Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, I'd like to convey my appreciation and heartfelt thanks to the government of the Russian Federation, especially the Ministry of Defense, for a very warm welcome extended to me and my delegation. And congratulations for such an excellent arrangement for this meeting. It is my great honor to participate in this 5th Moscow Conference on International Security. I believe this forum is an important opportunity to exchange views and perspectives on national and international defense, security, and military cooperation under the current as well as future conditions in the Asia-Pacific region. Noting that situations in the Asia-Pacific have continued to experience dynamic changes over the past few years, this has resulted in both opportunities and challenges. At the meantime, peace, cooperation, and development are still the overall trend of the region and the world at large. Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, as you are aware, the Asia-Pacific region is situated in a tragically important location in terms of politics, economy, and military. Hence, global communities have shown great interest in the changes of this region, and the factors that draw international communities' interest are as follows. 1. This region is densely populated, rich in natural resources, and is the center for the growth of the global economy both now and in the future. 2. It is the region of competition in many areas, including sovereignty claims, national interests, and the imbalanced regional development. 3. It is the region of arms collection and race, which is prone to military conflicts. 4. The region has large military strengths, and it is the region for power balancing. 5. These regions will continue to suffer from the legacy of the wars, especially the unexploded ordnances. 6. This region has been increasingly posed by non-traditional security threats, such as terrorism, natural disasters, transnational crimes, and many others. In this respect, it is necessary for the region to establish cooperative mechanisms in order to promote mutual trust, understanding, and conference than ever before to ensure peace, stability, and security of the region. Ladies and gentlemen, currently the Lao PDR enjoys peace, stability, and development. People's livelihood are improving, and we are in the process of implementing the 8th 5-year National Social Economic Development Plan 2016 to 2020 in order to make sure that this plan matches the increasing economic interdependence, particularly the ASEAN Connectivity Project. The government of the Lao PDR is implementing its policy to transform itself from a landlocked country to a land-linked country by investing on infrastructure development, for instance, roads and railways construction, to connect with the neighboring countries like Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, and China, in order to further link with maritime countries in the region. Such projects do not merely ensure the ASEAN activity, but it also facilitates the LAPDR to fulfill its economic development plan in order to eradicate the status of the country of the least developed country in the year 2020 and become a developing country by the year 2030. Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, as I have previously mentioned, our region is still facing the rise of uncertain and unpredictable factors, from non-traditional security challenges such as conflicts and ethnic groups clashes, religions, territory disputes, refugees, migration, natural disasters, and others. While these challenges have not yet been resolved, other security issues such as terrorism, proliferation of weapons of mass destruction, transnational crimes, and others are appearing too. At the meantime, poverty, unfair and imbalance in social economic development still remain a challenge for the region. Hence, ASEAN has established various cooperative mechanisms. For example, ASEAN Defense Ministers Meeting or ADMM, ADMM Plus, ASEAN Regional Forum or ARF, and ASEAN Chiefs of Defense Forces Informal Meeting or ACDFIM. Among these, the ADMM is the highest platform for defense and security cooperation, which was first established on the 26th May 2006 in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. And over the past 10 years, ADMM has substantially contributed to the promotion of regional peace and security through various discussions and defense and security cooperation. And so far as a number of cooperative activities have been supported and implemented. This year, the LAPDR is the chair of ASEAN, especially the 10th ADMM, which will be held between 24th to 27th May in Vientiane, LAPDR. Under the theme, Promoting Defense Cooperation for a Dynamic ASEAN Community. As the chair of ASEAN, as well as the ADMM, the LAPDR will continue to work closely and cooperate with the ASEAN member states and will play a constructive role in fostering cooperation and relations between and amongst the ASEAN member states, the plus countries, as well as other countries in the region to contribute to build capacity and to promote mutual trust between and amongst the establishments of the ASEAN member states and the plus countries, so as to contribute to the ASEAN community building. The ADMM Plus comprises 10 ASEAN member states and 8 plus countries, namely Australia, China, India, Japan, New Zealand, Republic of Korea, Russia Federation, and the US. This is aimed at promoting practical cooperation between the ASEAN member states and the plus countries to respond to the challenges in the region. At present, there are 6 main areas of defense cooperation under the framework of the ADMM Plus, namely maritime security, counter-terrorism, HADR, peacekeeping cooperation, military medicine, and the 6th area is humanitarian mine action. And each area is co-chaired by an experts working group of an ASEAN member state and a plus country. According to the outcomes of the ASEAN Defense Senior Officials Meeting, or ADSOM, and ADSOM Plus a few days ago, the meeting agreed on the establishment of another experts working group on cybersecurity and this will be brought to the ADMM in the upcoming May for adoption. Since 2014, the Lao People's Army and Japan are a co-chair on HADR under the framework of the ADMM Plus. As the co-chairs of the HADR, and together with Thailand and Russia, as the co-chair of military medicine, we will be co-hosting a field training exercise on HADR and military medicine in September this year in Thailand. From 2017 to 2020, the Lao People's Army and Russia will be the co-chair on humanitarian mine action. The ASEAN Regional Forum, especially the ARF Defense Officials Dialogue and ARF Security Policy Conference, are another forum to exchange views and discuss measures to enhance mutual trust, defense diplomacy, and how to solve problems peacefully. Additionally, ASEAN also has ASEAN Chiefs of Defense Forces meeting, which was created in 2001 in Indonesia. Since its establishment, the ACDFIM is a very effective mechanism in discussing issues commonly shared by the ASEAN member states, especially the ones that are related to ASEAN military cooperation that has contributed to the enhancement of understanding, confidence, and mutual trust among the ASEAN and brought about peace, stability, security, and development to the region. In summary, the ASEAN cooperative mechanisms that I have just mentioned have greatly contributed to the promotion of confidence and mutual trust between ASEAN and the Plus countries, and the maintaining of the stability, security of the Asia-Pacific. Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, to ensure peace and security of the region, I'd like to propose as follows. 1. Diplomatic, economic, and trade relations and cooperation between state to state must be under the principle of mutual respect and equality. 2. Conflicts and differences must be addressed according to the international laws through dialogues and peaceful means. 3. There should not be arms race in the region. Military development should be in the principle of deterrence rather than response and competitiveness, and non-use of force and peaceful settlement of problems. 4. Promote bilateral and multilateral defense and security cooperation through mutual trust and confidence building. 5. We should exchange lessons, experiences, best practices, and information on a regular basis. Mr. Chair, ladies and gentlemen, before ending my talk, I'd like to briefly summarize that while our region is confronting various security challenges, as I have previously mentioned, our region requires close cooperation, good relations, respect one another's sovereignty, and the promotion of bilateral and multilateral cooperation through relationship, partnership, and friendship. May I wish the conference to be successful. Thank you.